This morning, you probably ate something within an hour of waking up. You didn't think twice about it. Breakfast feels like a rule of nature, but it isn't. For most of human history, the first meal of the day didn't exist the way you know it. Your ancestors woke up and worked. What they finally ate, hours later, looked nothing like what's on your plate right now. The real answer is far stranger than a bowl of cereal. The word breakfast literally means to break a fast. For hundreds of thousands of years, humans didn't eat on a schedule at all. Anthropologist Richard Wrangham has studied this extensively. His research suggests early humans often went 12, even 20 hours without eating. Hunger wasn't an emergency. It was baseline. So why do you eat the moment you open your eyes? The answer isn't hunger. It's agriculture. Before farming, humans were foragers. They moved through the landscape, collecting whatever the environment offered. Morning wasn't mealtime. It was movement time. Studies of the Hadza people of Tanzania, led by researcher Frank Marlowe, show they often leave camp at first light without eating. Food comes later, after searching, after digging. The first calories of the day are earned, not poured from a box. You were built to move first and eat second. You do the opposite every day. And what did ancient humans actually eat? Mostly plants, not giant mammoth legs. Paleoanthropologist Amanda Henry examined microscopic residue on ancient teeth and found early humans relied heavily on roots, tubers, and wild grains. Meat mattered, but it wasn't guaranteed. A hunt could fail for days. Plants were the reliable fallback. When meat did appear, nothing was wasted. Fat was treasured above lean muscle, because fat meant energy in a world where energy was never certain. That's part of why rich, calorie-dense food still feels so satisfying to you. It's not weakness, it's memory. There was no ritual first meal either. No sitting down, no plate. Eating happened in scattered bites, following the sun, not a clock. So when did breakfast, as you know it, actually begin? Historians trace it to the Industrial Revolution. Factory shifts demanded fixed schedules, and eating had to follow. You couldn't forage on a lunch break. You needed fuel, fast. In the 20th century, food companies pushed breakfast as the most important meal of the day, a phrase that sounds scientific but was built more on advertising than evolutionary need. That doesn't mean breakfast is bad. It means it's more optional than you were ever told. Modern life buried an ancient rhythm. Food is everywhere now, all the time, requiring zero effort. Your ancestors never experienced that. Their brains were built for scarcity. Your brain runs on that same wiring, dropped into a world of constant abundance. No wonder something feels off. Intermittent fasting, marketed today as a cutting-edge hack, is in many ways just a return to default. Not eating the second you wake up isn't a trick. It's closer to how your species spent most of its existence. So the next time you stand in front of the fridge, first thing in the morning, notice the assumption underneath it. You're not obeying your body. You're obeying a habit less than 200 years old, wearing the costume of ancient wisdom. This morning, you probably ate something within an hour of waking up. Your ancestors would have found that strange. Not because you were hungry, but because you never had to wait to find out.